Welcome back. You're watching Morning Live. Thank you for choosing to be with us. It's not April Fool's, I promise you. A historic deal has been signed starting today on the 1st of April. A historic deal between SABC and AIRCO. And AIRCO manages independent record companies. You would see some of the biggest artists in our country, like Zahara and Khuli Chana, in actual fact, are not signed to majors. They're run by independents. So today we are talking about this historic deal. And joining me here is SABC spokesperson Kaiser and we're also joined by the AIRCO chairman, Dodo Monamodi, and we're talking about this historic deal and what it actually means for South African musicians, but also the role that the SABC has played in making sure that we do not have these horrible news stories of artists dying paupers. Dodo, let me touch on something that we started talking to that I asked Kaiser a little bit earlier. From an operational perspective, from a procedural process, talk to me about the role that the COO Hlaudi Motsoeneng has played in making sure. I think some of the things that Kaiser's mentioned is that, not only has this been historic, but this is actually the second round of payouts. Yes. This negotiation started in 2011 already, that there needed to be structures and measures put in place to make sure that there's a centralized point, a contact or organization that artists can talk to. To me, that is a lot of negotiation and a lot of dealings to put in place to make sure that this works properly.
We have a very strong team at AIRCO, and which I'm happy that to this point they're able to work these things to the T, because what we're doing in terms of our administration, we make sure that we are receiving the playlist from the SABC. We then start to engage the people that appear on the playlist to say, this is the statement, send us the invoices, and that has been done to the T, to that point. And during our previous meeting, they were telling me that they're hoping to take this game to another level, whereby they say, we no longer want to pay the record company, but we want to pay the record company and the artist on the same breath. So it's quite a very tight team, and for me, I think they were able to deliver as we request. This is why today we are coming to say we are no longer working on the previous playlist, but we are working on the second playlist, which I'm very sure it will be done within the next 8 months. We should be done with the distribution of it.
Take me back to that first meeting when you were sitting down with CEO Hlaudi Motsoeneng, because he's quite straightforward and he's quite tough talking. Yeah. What was that conversation like?
The conversation was that, Dodo and your guys, you must know that you are changing the game. We are paying you the money. Please, you must make sure that you pay the artist and the record company as per this record deal. You can only come back only when this is well and done. And this is why we are happy to come back to the SABC to say we have delivered. And it's not only about the videos. We are beginning now to engage on the issue of needle time. Of course, there's some processes that we're engaging with the DTI to say, license us so that we can give our people the needle time. Remember, in our country, there's still an issue about needle time. Needle time has been paid, but it is not filtered to the rightful owners. And as AIRCO, we are saying we're going to change that game. We're going to take this money and give it to the rightful owners.
Let's talk quickly, Kaiser, just that mechanism of payments. We're dating back to 2012. What is the process from the 1st of April? What is going to happen now? We don't want every independent artist coming to the SABC.
No, definitely. That is why we said that we wanted a clear mechanism. What happens is we play videos every day on different television stations. And then after we have done that, we then give this playlist to AIRCO. And we are saying to them, this is what we have played, and then they divide them into different groupings and companies. And they are able to then say, this company, we owe this much. Yeah. And we then, the total amount is then given to AIRCO. AIRCO then distributes, we check them to make sure that everything is distributed.
I like what guys are saying, we check you.
We don't want a situation where people come back to us and say, you played our videos and we were not paid. And then once that is done, we know that it's done. Therefore, everybody must go to AIRCO. They mustn't come here because we were not going to entertain direct claims from the SABC.
I think that's a very important point to leave this conversation on. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me this morning. It's the SABC spokesperson, Kaiser alongside the chairperson of AIRCO. They're the independent music rights organization. And they've signed a historic deal which will come into full effect today. And of course, that will see independent artists finally benefiting from their music. Let us know what you think. It's quite historic. The Morning Live at sabc.co.za. Maybe an independent artist, maybe you've had dealings with the SABC. Let's have a chat. Let's go to the weather wall.